Let me just insert something here. We have a lot of people that sit in church warming seats, but there's not transformed lives. And the world really isn't interested in religion that's not radical if it doesn't change your life. Now, again, I keep saying radical ought to be normal, but it's considered radical today to have miracles happen. You just go in and you sing the songs and you go home, but it's kind of like, different day, same thing. That's not what Jesus is about. So he goes on teaching by the seaside, and then he goes and guess what he does? He sees a tax collector, lowest below sinners, tax collectors and sinners, and he sees Levi, called Matthew in the Gospel of Matthew, because Matthew wants his name changed probably. Levi is a tax collector, and those guys have been excommunicated, and they are not allowed to be witnesses in court. And so it's really it's a low job, but you can really get rich really fast. You get to skim off the top. And so Jesus looks at him. You want to see a miracle? Levi, follow me. Imperative voice. Come on, imperative voice. Come on, follow me. And he gets up and he follows him. And that's a miracle that he would be called, and he knows it. That's why, hey, I'm about to have a miracle in my life. That's bigger than money. A miracle of Jesus is bigger than money, bigger than a lot of money. And so you know what he does? He goes out, and Luke tells us in Luke 5, he holds a grand banquet. That's the word in my version. A grand banquet with a very large crowd, a large crowd of dignitaries and a large crowd of tax collectors and sinners. He fills the place with his friends who are tax collectors and sinners, and Jesus and the disciples, they recline at the table. And you know why? Because there's going to be a lot of miracles of transformed lives. Isn't that something? Radical Christianity, healings, salvation. Can't wait to tell you this, what God has done. Who would you like to bring to the table? Who might God use you to bring to the table that they would actually not see same old, different day, but they would have a miracle in their lives? Something to think about it. But let's not think about it. Let's start believing that we've got a Jesus that we can bring people to, that will have miracles. Amen.